Hi everybody, welcome. This is Spartica. So we're going to do some more Bridge Base Online practice games where you can learn to improve your declarer play. And so they have a lot of different levels here, beginner, intermediate, advanced. And so I've been doing some of the advanced ones, which are, some of them are quite difficult. I've done up to B20. We're going to start on B21 today. And let's see how we go. So the thing about these is that it gives you the contract. It is makeable, but only with very careful and precise declare play. And so one wrong move and you're down. So let's see what we've got here. We're in 5 clubs. Was there any bidding? No bidding, so that doesn't help. Probably leading from the ace, king of spades. So right away, I see a problem. I've got no entries to the board. And what can we do about that? So see, the 6, 7, 8 of clubs are good. Diamonds are good. So I have to rough 2 clubs. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to lose that one. Course, which means I can only lose one more. And right away, yeah, they are going after my trump. So, what can be done? How can I create an entry to the board? So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I lead a heart, whoever gets in is going to lead a club. So I think my only way to do it is to take another club, and if I get both their trump out, they don't have another club to read, which means they have to, let's see what happens here. Club. Okay. So now I have to create an entry to the board somehow. No, this isn't going to work. Yeah. Or is it going to work? Yeah, I know he's going to play a heart. And I'm down. So that didn't work. So let's try that again. We didn't think through that properly, I guess. So 9 of spades. Nothing I can do. Club, nothing I can do but take it. Okay, so if the clubs are 2-2, that's okay. So I think the way to make it is I've got to hope that whoever's got the ace of hearts cannot lead another trump. And so if I lead a little trump, whoever's got trump will take it and play a trump. But if I play the ace, maybe East doesn't have any more trump. He doesn't. So I got to be careful here. So I'm going to rough one. We're going to cross rough, and then a 10 of spades and 3 of hearts. Spade. My clubs are all good there. So now we can take out the trump and the trump and the trump. There's no more trump left, and the diamonds. So my thinking was, well, if they're 2-2, I can just lead a heart and rough it, and then I can have it create an entry for my diamonds there by roughing a heart. So, but that didn't work. So hope that whoever is short of trump has the ace, and so this way I force only one player to win that king of hearts, and it works. So let's go on to the next deal. Heart, heart. So he's got an opening hand with 6 hearts probably. So we're in 4 spades. Okay, we know where that is. So let's count the hand out. I've got 4 points. 6, 10, 15 points. So that's 19 points. That's not going to help me. Um, what can be done here? I think the spade king is probably offside. Maybe the ace of diamonds, but it can't be two things. So let's play the ace of spades, see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so that simplifies things quite a bit. And what did I play on that first trick? I think I should have... Did I throw off? Okay, so we've got two more entries to the board here. We've got the... So... What can be done here? We're going to run to rough quite a few things. So I've got all a good trump. So I can afford to lose three tricks. So I'm going to lose the ace of clubs. My spades are all solid. And might get roughed on one of these. So let's play a diamond. I know it's going to lose just because that's the way these things are set up. But can I rough? Okay, there's roughing one of those. I want to save that queen of, so I might as well play the king of clubs. So now I got a rough. And I'm not going to play the queen of clubs and get over roughed. I'm just going to cross rough the hand, right? Everything's good. So there we go. How did I know to drop that king of spades? Well, I didn't really know, but let's see what they say here. They'll give me a reason. The ace of diamonds is in the West hand. So possible defensive winner. Play the 10 card suit is to finesse. That would not be the correct play on this deal. Okay, why is that? Danger only if West has the ace of diamonds. Yeah. And if West has the ace of diamonds, it cannot have the king of spades. So play to drop the king. So if the king of spades is here, you drop it, then you're safe because he can't have that. Okay, that sort of makes sense. Let's do the next deal. We've got a one heart opener. Okay, and we have nice little diamonds there. It'd be nice to set up those diamonds, which means I would need that ace of club entry, but what are the chances of that? So I'm going to play the king, save that entry. So my losers are the ace of diamonds, two hearts, which means I've got to bring in the spades for no losers. So how do I bring in the spades for no losers? Yeah, I don't even need to set up the diamonds. Those hearts are always going to lose. So I just play the king and the spade. Ace. Why did I know that would drop? Well, because I'm playing a practice hand where, and it just made sense that would drop. So now, jack of spades. Those are gone. King of diamonds. Yeah, take your diamonds. Diamonds are set up, but he's going to take his heart winners first. I guess it's jump. So queen of diamonds, jack of diamonds, ace of clubs, diamonds, trump. Got to play it out here, and there we go. Okay, so why was that the superior play? I don't think I can tell you. All I knew is that the way most people would play would be to finesse, and that would not be right in this situation. So let's show solution. Jack of clubs, 2 certain heart losers. So he denies the queen of clubs, so you can get a count of his hand, I guess. Okay, I know how you can do it. If he had the ace, king, queen, jack of hearts, he would have led it, right? Why would you lead a club when you've got ace, king? So he doesn't have the king of hearts. And by leading the jack of clubs, he doesn't have the queen of clubs. So that's 5 points, right? And you look at your hand, you've got 14 points, opposite 7, you got 21. You know that 5 points are with east. Okay, that's 26. Which means that the queen of spades is not likely to be with east. And also you have that east did not, the bidding was 1 heart, I think, and east didn't reply. So if he had any more points at all, he would have gone 2 hearts. Okay, so I don't have to see it. It's just a simple counting of the hand. There's no possible way that that east could have the queen of spades. Therefore, drop it, you know. And there we go. It's going to tell you just that too. These must be found. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to go through it. Sort of no. And 8, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So, and it was 1 heart, no reply. If he had 7 points, he would have replied. So we'll go next deal. 7 hearts. Okay, no bidding by opponents. Okay, so nothing to go on there. We're solid in the hearts. And again, it's the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we're going to do any cross roughing, those hearts are all good. And we can basically cross rough the hand, and it all comes down to the diamond finesse. Or does it? We're going to want to trump. We don't want to take any more trump out because we want to trump 3 clubs. So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 1 more trump out, but they're all good. So we're not going to get over rough. So I think our goal is going to be to set up the spades as a possibility, right? And if the spades set up, we don't need the diamond finesse. So let's try them before the clubs, right? So we want to save entries. Let's see what we got. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's get to the board with the club. Again, these are all good. Okay, so the spades are setting up. Okay, so let's get there again. And it doesn't really matter, or does it matter? Yeah. Do we get to the hand? Oh. Spades are set up. But I don't have a... Yeah, so I've lost a way back to my hand. This was going so nicely, right? Or was it? I want to trump. Okay, so this is not working out. Still got a club. So my problem is I get to the board with another rough of a club. But now my spade is no good. So how do I get around that? Damn. There's still 1 more trump out. Spade's been set up for the club, so I ran out of entries here, right? I rough, and my spade, I got a rough because he's gonna rough, right? And it still comes down to the diamond finesse, which I think is going to lose. I think the whole point of this hand was to how to get those spades set up and keep an entry. So what can we do about that? We want to set up the spades, but we're running out of entries. Maybe to use the diamond as an entry. Start the clubs first. Now I thought my goal was to start the spades first because I want to set them up. By starting the clubs first, I'm never going to set up the spades and still have an entry, or will I? Maybe. I still got the ace of diamonds as an entry. Let's try it that way. I don't know. So alternately I can lead clubs. Take a heart. Spade coming back at you. Spade. Club. Might as well play the ace. Spade. Okay, I see how this is working now. Club. I just did this in the wrong order. Spade. Okay, now I take the last trump out. And there, and the board is good. So it seems non-intuitive. Like these are all non-intuitive. It seems to me like I want to set up the spade. So let's start them first, because I want to, and roughing out the clubs, but I want to end in my hand to be able to take trump out. So there you go. I had the right idea, set up a spade, then I don't have to worry about a diamond finesse. And with all the top trump, I can do that safely, but clubs was the way to go. Okay, let's try another one. 7 no trump, wow. Okay, interesting. Always have 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 6, so I've got 9 tricks. And I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 of spades, 2, 3, 4, 5 of hearts. So there's no finesse or anything. It's just how do I do this to make the hand? Which one of these suits is going to have 4, 4, 4, 1? Or so there's right away I can see possibilities here. Is if the hearts and the spades aren't breaking 4, 4, 3, 3. If somebody's guarding both hearts and spades with the long, heart and the long spade, then they are squeezed. So here I got to be counting and watching. So ace of hearts. Let's play the king of hearts because they've stopped it. Queen of hearts. So it's where. Okay, so right away we know that West has to guard that heart. Now if West has to guard the spade too, then he's screwed, as you will see. So let's see, we'll just play 2. And let's play out the clubs, see what's happening with the clubs. This could give us a count. Okay, so we know that he's had 4 hearts, only 2 things. So let's play the diamonds now. I think West is going to get very uncomfortable. He's already thrown off a diamond. Another diamond. And what are you going to do now, West? You've got to guard a heart and maybe 2 spades. There goes the heart. Okay. Well, I've been watching, so I know my heart is good. And so the only way to legitimately make this one is with a squeeze if he's guarding both the major suits here. And I put him in an untenable position at the end, and I had a complete count of the hand by then because he'd thrown off a diamonds. I knew he had 3, 2, 4, 4. So there we go. I like squeezes. I'm not as good at counting the hand always. So let's try another one. 6, no trump. Okay, so again, we've got the spades, clubs. So it looks pretty good. I've got 3 spades, 3 diamonds, ace of hearts, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So can I engineer an end play? Or three, 6, 7, 8. So it looks to me like the Queen of Hearts has to work, or I have to get the King Jack of Clubs on side. So I think I can. We'll play the spade, and I think I have to try the clubs. What's happening with the clubs? So let's try the 8. So the Jack is new. So it's one of these ones, if I finesse, it's not going to work. Yeah, I'm down. Okay, I know how to do this. Okay, so I always know after I played it. So it looks to me like the Queen of Hearts, unless the King of Jack. Okay, so we're going to do a safety play. 2 of clubs, ace of clubs. Okay. Let's get over with the diamond and another club. Okay, so we brought in the clubs. So now I have to do, there's no way around taking the heart finesse, right? So we'll just run our clubs. There's 1 heart gone. Maybe we should watch these here. Another heart gone. Spade. I don't see anything but to do a heart finesse. I wasn't counting though. And maybe I should know that the... Okay, so got the Jack of Clubs. Maybe the Queen of Clubs. Okay, let's redeal. So I've got a... okay, I see how to make it now. I said that last time, didn't I? I have to take the heart finesse. If it loses, then I have to bring in the clubs for no losers. If it wins, then I can play a safety play in the clubs. So I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to play heart right away. I got to know whether it wins or not, because that will affect how I play the clubs. So that wins. Okay, so now I can do a safety play in the clubs. Let's play the ace and get over there with the diamonds. So if the King Jack of Clubs is offside, I was always going to go down, right? So it's not offside. And there we go. We've got spade, spade, club, take that Jack. And now I've got everything, you know, Queen, Jack, King, club, club, play it out. So the secret to this hand was I'm going to have to take that heart finesse. So let's do it right away, because if it works, I can do safety play in clubs. And if it doesn't work, then I have to bring in the clubs for no losers, and I'd have to find a way to play that. So there we go. We've got some bidding here. 1 club, 1 spade. Let's take a look here. So I've got 17 points and 6, 23 points. Look at the bidding here, 23. So he says he's got 13, say, so that's 36. So it means that East has probably got 4 to 6 points or something like that. He did bid, didn't he? Yeah. So he's probably got 6 points to respond there. So 3. So that leaves 13 points. He says he's got 6. Probably 12, 4, 11, 5 maybe. I'm not sure if it matters. What's the secret of this hand? The secret of this hand is I don't want to get a club ruff. Okay, so I'm going to play the queen of clubs. Does that doesn't help. And what was the bidding again? Okay, so how am I going to make this hand? Got everything, but I can't afford to lose anymore. So I better ruff. So what do I want to ruff with though? The queen, 10. I ruff the 10, I get over. So queen, okay, so that's good. So now it's just a question. I got to bring in this contract for no losers. And how do I play it? I just have the jack of diamonds. I could play for the drop because they were 5-4, so there's only 4 out. Let's play the ace of diamonds, see what happens. 7-6. Let's play the 10 of diamonds. Well, that didn't work. And I've got a diamond loser, so that did not work. We'll try it again, and I have a feeling that once he plays the king and another club, if I play the 9, he's got the jack. See, so they really mess with your mind here. Like I knew that was going to happen. So question is, how do I play the diamonds to guarantee the contract? I'm going to play the queen. Oh, so everything is good. So you think, well, there's nothing I can discover about the diamonds. So let's go back to the bidding, right? He's come up 1 club, 1 spade. So he says he's got spades. So see if he covers. Okay, so I don't know why that works, but it works. Now my hand is good. So why do I know to finesse the spade there? We'll play it out. This goes for closure. And he's the opener, and he's got, without anything to go on, we know he's got 13 points opposite 6. He's already played 7. So it's really just 6 outstanding points against 4. It's only 1 point too. I guess maybe there's some inference. If he had the king, queen of spades, he would have led it. So he doesn't have the queen of spades. If he had the queen, jack of hearts, he would have led it. No, he's always going to lead the ace, king of clubs. So let's look at the solution here. What do we got? So its question is, how do you know or guess, and why is it superior to go with the diamond ruff there? How to play the trump suit. Yeah, that's everything. You can use inferences from the bidding. Okay. Opponents have 9 hearts between them. One of them must have been at least a 5-card suit. If West had 5 hearts, he would have opened the bidding 1 heart, not 1 club. Okay, that makes sense. So he's only got 4 hearts. We know he's got 4 clubs, that's 8. He's must therefore have 5 hearts. He must also have had at least 5 spades. And 2 clubs, therefore he's got a singleton. course, East would have responded 1 heart, not 1 spade. Okay. So we've got a count of the hand from the bidding by inference. He must have a singleton diamond. So we play the king, whatever it is, doesn't matter, we finesse. Okay, so it's a question of inference and counting and realizing he's got a singleton diamond. So my problem, well, I didn't go back to the bidding and think that through. I'm thinking 5 spades, 5. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Did you get that? If you did a better job than I did. Okay, we'll play one more hand, and I enjoy these things. Let's see how we can do it in the last one. Hopefully we finish with a bang here. So 6 spades. Opponents are not bidding. Okay, so again, if we're going to cross rough, we're not good. We've got 4 or 5, so there's only the 2, 3 of spades out. So I've got to take it. There's no reason not to take trump out. So the trump are gone. Can we eliminate here? Okay, I can see how this hand can be made. So we can do it on a safety play. What is a safety play, you ask? Well, I'll show you. So the trump are all out. We'll just make sure. There we go. So here's a safety play. We only need to play the king of diamonds. And now we go back to the hand. And let's see what happens. Queen. So I could have finessed, but I can tell you it wouldn't have worked. But now the jack of diamonds is good, and there goes my club. So rather than do a club finesse, you're thinking, oh, club finesse, diamond finesse, only one of them needs to work, 75% probability. But here I do the safety play, and I get a chance of setting up my 4th diamond, or and if it fails, then I still just go and do the club finesse at the end. So I combine the chances of the safety play with the 50% chance of the club finesse, and I get way over 75%, maybe 80%, something like that. So there we go. So I said that would be the last deal. Oh, I guess I should play it out, because you gotta play it out, and there we go. And I think it does autoplay. Yeah, okay. So, what do you think? Did you get some of those ones that I didn't get? You can see that there's 1, 2, at least 3, 4, 5 that it took me a couple tries. Or some of them the same ones, 24, 26, 27. Yeah, so there's a few that I struggled with there. Hopefully you did better than I did in those ones. So there you go. That's all for now. I'll probably do some more of these because I'm only on 28, and there's a lot of them. We're getting to the C's now and the D's, so there's a lot of these. So there you go. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you have any comments about ways you could have done this better than I could, I'd love to hear from you. So have a great day, and cheers.